Well, weather forecast changed big time. Planned a night out in the lakes, but the cloud's low. It's still supposed to lift for the morning, but I'm not going to go to I was going to camp above the corridor route in a very nice special location, but I think I'm going to save that for when there might be some better weather. So today I'm going to go solo in misty weather up onto Sharp Edge. So I used to think that Blencathra was my favourite mountain. It's still one of them, just because it's got so much in a small area. You've got the ridges on the front to come up or down, you've got the tarn, and you've got Sharp Edge, and in the winter you can get some awesome snow and cornices and all that. So it's a really good mountain. It's also relatively easy to navigate in the mist because of it being compact, and got a few good paths and a good signal on the phone, so it's all good. I'm not sure about a spot to pitch because it's pretty bland at the top, so I'll have plenty of time hopefully to scout around. The only thing is it's going to be in the cloud by the looks of things, so I won't be seeing much until the morning. But we'll see how we go. Well, it's dried up a little bit here, so come up the fell and going to head along the path sort of horizontalish, and then in the groove where the cloud is, to the left where Scales Tarn is. Hey you! So again, another benefit of being out late in the day, especially off season, is there's no one here. Same in the mornings. So if you're out in the wild and everyone has gone home to dinner, then it's a good benefit. Stayed dry for this bit, so I think I'm just going to have a bit of drizzle in the cloud when I get onto Sharp Edge, which is where we didn't want it. I was going to explain that Sharp Edge is only a grade 1 scramble. In the dry, on a sunny day, it's spectacular but easy. But unfortunately it's made from Lake District Skiddaw slate, I think it is, which is particularly greasy when it's wet. So they do have some accidents up here. And it's not just because of poor footwear, it actually does get a bit dodgy just because the crux of the ridge is some very polished, very smooth and slanted bits of rock, and if you slip there you can have a bit of a fall, because it's either a very long way down, or even if it's not that far, it's rock you're going to hit. But you'll see all that later a little bit when we get up there, but that's an intro to what Sharp Edge is like. Unfortunately, I think last week there was a death on it, and I think either the same week or just after was another couple that one of them fell and he's had to get rescued. So it does happen, but I've been across it many times. I know I've just got to be very safe. I've got my mountaineering boots on, and we'll give it our best shot. So we're getting up towards the tarn. We can just see now Foul Crag coming into view and Sharp Edge. I've had 10 wild camps this year, some on the Scotland trip, see links below somewhere or at the end of the film, and the rest dotted around, and I've only had fog one night and missed a couple of mornings, so we've had glorious weather on all of them, or I have on the ones I've done on my own. So I was sort of almost hoping for some really bad weather, not on the way up maybe, but you know, just during the night to give it a bit of a go and see how I coped. The tents should be good enough. I've got an awesome warm sleeping bag, and it looks like at least, yeah, I will have a dry approach. Just don't know what it's going to do tonight. The forecast is only for 15-20 mile an hour winds tops, then it drops, and it should be clear by the morning. It's supposed to be a sunny morning, but we shall see, because mountain areas, it's always so localised. There she blows. Well, we're going to have a sit down and a drink, and then we just got the nitty gritty to find somewhere. It looks like it might even clear, you know. Ridge looks awesome. So it's going to take me a few minutes to walk up there. I don't want to get too hot, so I'll take my time. So you have a fly up there, and I'll see you on the ridge. Gorgeous evening. I'm wondering whether I could camp over there, just because I've never been over there. But first, here's the ridge. It looks so much shorter without the mist on it. So you've seen it from the air. Let's go and see it from hands on. Oh, my nose. My nose is running. I think this must be the crux area when it's wet, but most of it's dried off now, so it's feeling pretty good. That's it. Yeah, this area is definitely very polished. Just this obstacle here, and then we're on easy ground. Well, I won't say that was easy, because it was still a little bit slippery in places, and with the heavy pack I had to be a bit careful, but I felt quite safe. I just had to take my time. Oh. Right, we're now on to Foul Crag, which is just the scramble up these grooves. Let's take a seat and see where we've been. it's only half an hour till sundown, so I've just got to scramble this. This is really technically extremely easy. It's just, again, you've got to watch for the slippery bits because of the smooth surfaces on a few of the rocks. That's the scramble more or less done. Top tip when you do sharp edge, when you're off the ridge, it's tempting to follow some ledges that go left. They don't work because it just gets on dodgy steep ground. Follow the rock all the way up, just keep following straight up with the rock, and only when you're near the top the rock grooves go left a bit. Take those, but don't take the lower grassy ledges, because in my opinion they are dodge. Summit's there, it's still in the cloud. I'm tempted to head north and either camp just round the corner here and then get a nice view of that in the morning, or go down onto one of these tops next door, just because they're a bit lower in case the cloud hangs about. And also I've never been over there. If there's a nice spot of level ground somewhere just on the north end of Blencathra here, then I might grab it. This is the top of Blencathra, the saddle, and then you can see just the ridge of the cloud the other side of it all the way along there, and then there's the back of Skiddaw over there. The sun's just going down, so the sun should come up over there. So yeah, I can go down. I don't know, I fancy pitching here, but I can't see a really flat little bit. I think I saw rain over on the Helvellyn range, but then the wind's coming from what seems like the northwest here, so I think I've just got fog rolling in. Don't look like rain over there. So heading back to where I came from. Where am I camping? What about here? Is there any flat bits? Right, we're in a tent. I've done my food. I've got a nice caramel latte which I had in a little container I bought in the shop and just warmed it up. That's gorgeous. Haven't done that before, but it's nice. Extra weight, but you'd have to carry the water up here anyway. So same with the food. I've gone for a boil in the bag, not a dehydrated, but I'm not carrying it too far this time. Only one night, so it's a bit heavier, but I find those ones more tasty. Top tip with them is when you open it, get it out, start eating. I find if it's a bit breezy and it's not very warm, they get cold reasonably quick while you're eating them. So leave it in the water, leave it in the hot water and eat like that. That's one way of just keeping it warm. Don't have to rush your food. Another top tip soon. Well, it's dark and it's foggy. As you can see, the forecast for a clear morning wasn't right. I've had to pack up inside the tent as much as I can. Just going to do the tent now. Pretty low visibility. Well, it's I'm very toasty. I've got my sort of synthetic puffer under here. I've even put my gloves on. So I'm all packed up. I can't do any film with the drone of the tent today, unfortunately. So I'm on my way down. I got to my alternative lower down spot, but even that's in the cloud, so I'm glad I camped on the top.